course we are. What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. Jokes is in the building. Ain't that right, Jokes?
Yes, sir.
You sound a little less like you an air traffic controller today. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you
Hey.
went in and tweaked your settings a little bit,
Just,
messed around with it. I mean, still got the pilot's joint on, but
hey,
you know what I mean?
sound better though.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little better,
yeah. It
yeah,
does.
yeah, a little better, yeah.
It does. Sins in the building.
Yes,
Suburb.
sir. I'm here, man. I got my Series X, though. I'm good right
Hey.
now. I'm good.
The video game show is tomorrow, Sin.
I know,
It's
but
tomorrow, Sin.
I know, but
super
I'm happy.
excited.
Tomorrow. What's up, Mari? You are now officially watching Loading Snacks Weekly. This is the Thanksgiving special, y'all. So we're gonna talk about some new stuff. We're gonna talk about some things we're thankful for. It is a week of Thanksgiving, here in the United States, and regardless of all of what 2020 has been like, we definitely have some things to be thankful for. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But it's probably gonna be a little bit of a longer show. Because we do have a lot to cover, and we are gonna jump right in and slap the news around a little bit. Here's where I want to start. I've been watching Animaniacs.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, bruh. Hey, these fools ain't miss a beat, bruh. They
Okay.
ain't miss a beat, bruh.
That's good to know.
Animaniacs is just as stupid and ridiculous as it was prior to them going away. And I'm not positive they should have ever gone away.
Okay.
Look, it's a little different. You know what I mean? Like, the animation feels a little different. It's a little faster. It has a lot more K's now in the visuals than it used to have in the K's. What's up, Perk? What's up, Tony?
Here we go.
Yeah, Perk. Yeah, Perk.
Listen, stop. You know what, Perp? We're not doing this Beast Wars thing again.
Perp know what
You
it
know
is.
what? I'm gonna tell you what. It's Thanksgiving. If you thankful for Beast Wars, you can have it this week. This week, have all the Beast Wars you want, Perp. Nah, ain't nobody. I'm not. Prudes? No, dog.
No.
No, dog.
No.
That's why actually wasn't that bad, but no, dog.
Not running out there for that.
Yeah, man. Like, so here's the thing. Let me just. We've talked about this time and time again because of what 2020 has been and has done, and streaming services were already on the way to being what they are prior to what COVID did to movie theaters and so forth. However, hey Leah, they got me. Dog, I've been avoiding Hulu for like 11 years.
Hey, look, I've peeped that you've been on Hulu.
I saw you and I was like,
He's doing an Animaniacs right now.
Ooh,
I've never seen him on Hulu. He on the Animaniacs.
They got me, bro. I'm so upset with myself. So upset. Dog, I spent probably like 40 minutes going through everything. Because here's the thing. The job already, because I already had Disney Plus, signed up for that joint for a year, and I was like, it's paid for, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, $2.99 ain't bad to do the bundle or whatever.
Thanks for reminding me of that. I actually get Hulu free now. Thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah, it's the ad joint, I'm sure. Which is the thing that's destroying me the most right now. Mm-hmm. Nah, it's the ad joint. I'm pretty sure. Listen, here's the thing. I already have ESPN Plus, and I already have Disney Plus. At this point, I'm in there. Because you get all three for like $13, it was like, and I only have, not that there isn't stuff that's good to watch. The 30 for 30s and all that are cool on ESPN Plus, but I only have for UFC. Mm-hmm. I just like to see people punch each other. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, the 30 for 30s are superb, but it's a match coming up this week, man. Listen. Let me tell y'all something about this little Mexican youngin named Super Melly. She be beating the brakes off joints. She hasn't lost a fight yet. She ain't had that many fights. She hasn't lost a fight yet. She be beating the brakes off joints. Just, I'm gonna put y'all on. But yeah, dog, they got me for the bundle because you can take your other, like, even if you already have them, you can still sign up for the bundle and pull them together into one bundle or whatever. But it doesn't, and there is a way to do it with Hulu. The way they have it bundled, you get the ad version of Hulu, which makes me want to throw up because I'm paying for it and it has ads. I don't like that. There is a way to get it and get the non-ad version of it. But let me talk about the hula hoops, bro. Listen, let me tell y'all what they want me to do. They want me to call somebody. Listen, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to hit the button and say, let me get this instead of this. Listen, it's dumb. And they're just like, yeah, you can get it. And you just get charged the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like the extra, money or whatever that it costs you to get the non-ad version. It should never be that hard to give somebody your money. Ever.
True.
But whatever. Right now I'm watching that joint with ads. It's cool. I just ignore them. You know what I mean? I got other stuff to do. So usually, I mean, it's on in the background, whatever. But let me tell you something. They are hitting on all notes, bruh. They are slam on point. Animaniacs, dog. Do it. Do it. Me and he was in here singing the theme song. It's real out here. It's real out here. If you don't have Hulu, if you have it, watch Animaniacs. If you don't, I mean, get it. Watch it. Watch it. You already got Disney Plus. I mean, technically at $7, right? I mean, you might as well pay the difference just get the bundle. Even if you don't want ESPN for what it is. You might as well at this point. That's where I'm at. Okay.
Dope.
Here's the big deal. Who getting the bundle through? Jokes or me? I got my bundle straight through Disney.
Mine comes from Verizon now. They did a upgrade in their plans now, so they give you it is the Hulu with ads. But hey, you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus included with your plan. So
yeah, I was gonna say they have a whole thing on if you get it through Sprint, then you got to do this, and if you get it through so and so, then you got to do this. But yeah, you should be clean. You should be clean. Yeah, man, that Animaniacs, bro. It was a joint. They had a giant Cyclops Trump on the episode I was watching yesterday. Like, it's stupid, though. And you know what? It's all there. So you can just go in and watch it. You don't have to wait.
Right.
I can appreciate what they do with The Mandalorian, which, if you watch last week's episode, looks like they trying to tie that thing to the most recent trilogy. They doing too much. Yeah, dog. Them commercials ain't where it is. Let's talk about Wonder
Woman. Yeah.
Listen, can I just say? All right, so look, they finally broke down and admitted, like, all right, we're just gonna go ahead and put Wonder Woman on HBO Max.
Yep.
Day and date. You know what I mean? With the theater. You know how many people have said to me, have stopped me in the street with a hard C, in the street.
Right, in the street.
I know what I'm doing on Christmas. Like, saying Merry Christmas. They like, I'm going to see Wonder Woman. Like, what do you mean you're going to see Wonder Woman? Like, yeah, I'm going to the theater. No. You don't have to do that. Do you know you don't have to do that? What are you talking about? Like, nah, like you could just watch that joint at home. You can just. So look, all I want to know is what time y'all want to set up the group joint.
Just let me know.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be on that joint at midnight if you want. Like, what's up?
Did they say it was going to be like a midnight drop? Or are they going to try
I don't know. I'm just saying I'll be ready at midnight. Let me tell you something. The last time I was asleep at midnight on Christmas Eve, I was probably 12. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing. So I'm going to be cranking. I did not see the Sideshow Wonder Woman figure. And so what that means for me, feel free to drop the link in there, Mari.
Yes, look at it,
Is it movie Wonder Woman or is it comic book or animated Wonder Woman? That if it's that could make a difference. Oh yeah, they pay big homage to anime. Oh, it's the Wonder Woman 84 joint. Is it the gold? Is it the with the wings? With the gold? It can't be.
Something tells me that's what it is.
That's what I need.
Yep, the gold joint with the wings and everything.
Let me go
right there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I really do think Ellis. I think HBO Max is definitely having an influence on the show because, they're really trying to show the Titans the way they're supposed to be.
Oh, that thing fire.
Finna get it?
Nope.
Listen,
that's $300. No, sir. I'm good.
Come on, man. All you did was you just bought a new box.
Yeah.
That's your PlayStation money. You can't get a PlayStation now, so you might as well just.
Well,
buy 184.
Walmart said PlayStation is going to go up tomorrow at 9 p.m. So.
Thank you for the heads up.
Hey, dog, listen. Jim Ryan just said all the PlayStations is sold, bro.
Hey, someone hoarding.
That's what
somewhere.
He said. I don't know what that means.
That joint is tough.
That
joint's tough, though. What, he freeze up?
He sure enough did. Looks like he got the boot treatment. He got the whole boot.
He got the real one. Ain't like we was talking about. He's about to start going on. He's about to start talking about.
It's actually been a while now since he's actually gotten the full boot, so he definitely was on to something once again.
Mm-hmm. But they've been working on it.
I see how they did.
They're working on the internet out there.
Yeah. We've had trucks out here all week messing around with the internet. They getting ready to set us up. That's actually something we're gonna talk about that too. Yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that PlayStation. Good luck, sir. If you're gonna try again, I'm done trying. I think I had enough.
I might try.
Thank you, Leah. So look, I'm not going to nobody's theater. That's just not happening.
No, I'm good.
I'm not when I can do it at home. Now, if they still were saying like it's going to be in theaters and that's it, I might consider. I wouldn't do it on Christmas anyway.
Oh no.
No.
Time
to be with the family.
Listen, man. Look, the way that the country's backpedaling right now, in terms of numbers, nah, I'm not.
It ain't worth it.
I'm good right here. I can wake up Christmas morning, throw it right on the TV, and keep it moving.
Really? Hey, listen, let me keep it up. I'm not expecting the movie to be that good.
Well, she is lassoing on lightning bolts, so there's that.
I was already done.
Yeah.
I was already done. Oh, you just going?
Yeah.
You just going spider swing through the sky?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, don't.
No, we ain't about that.
Don't take from my man. Don't do that.
She's doing
listen, it. I can. The trailers alone make me feel like the story is already convoluted. It's a lot going on in this. It's a lot going on.
I'm talking about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that they will pull it together and that the movie itself will. This movie really, more or less, I feel like needs to be able to stand on its own because
definitely
the whole Justice League, whatever all of that was gonna be, just really isn't a thing anymore. So it really needs to be able to stand on its own. And if they're gonna move forward with the franchise, they need it to do that, and then they need to be able to allow her to have at least a third movie to complete the trilogy without it really needing to be tied to the rest of what they're doing, because all of that is. Herb, you doing both? You gonna watch it at home and go to the theater?
Oh, you tripping.
If this was beforehand, we had the ability to do that, yeah, that would be one thing, but right now.
Not now. Now COVID ramping up. No, sir.
Hey, listen. Herb, you know what?
Unless he rented out that whole theater to himself. Hey, if you doing that, I mean, power to you, but.
I mean, look, if you rent the theater and it's just your people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, you figure, like, for real, the way they're doing that kind of stuff, if you could rent the theater and it's like normally there are a lot of families that's what they do on Christmas. Like they open presents at like midnight. They do breakfast or whatever, and they all like the whole family just goes to the theater. So like considering the fact that you can more or less for what it might even cost you to have your whole family go to the theater anyway, you could rent the whole joint and have it to yourself. That might not be so bad.
True.
But let me tell you how comfortable and in my onesie I intend to be when I watch.
Facts.
What?
Chilling.
What?
Cool.
With the hood up, bruh. Cool. What? I'm gonna be so comfy. Hey, listen, I hear you, Perp. It's theaters down the street from me in multiple directions.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not going to.
No, sir. Not on Christmas. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I see enough people in the street every day. I don't need no extra time with our public. I just don't need it. I'm good. Same. Yeah, I see you, Alfonso. Yeah, I'm good. If they can put everything on streaming, and I'll be good.
Onesie pictures, please.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I have them. I just send them right to you. I tag you in them, Leah. They already exist. Yeah, I'm not at this point. The other thing is the fact that they're not charging anything for it. Like if you have HBO Max, you're just gonna have it and you can just watch it. Like if they're not doing what Disney did with Mulan, where they were just like, yeah, pay us an extra $30 on top of your subscription. Mm-hmm. It's just gonna be there. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I paid already. Yeah, nah. I think it's gonna do. I think that movie is still going to do superbly, regardless. And there's a part of me that feels like it might do better, because again, I have a feeling it's not going to be that good. Like I have a feeling it's just not quite going to come together well. Like I just think. Let me just do this. For anybody in the chat, either of y'all fellas hosting here with me, who's your favorite Wonder Woman villain?
I don't have one.
I'll say, yeah.
Cheetah? I mean, Cheetah's probably the one, and Cheetah's in this, but if you can't tell that Cheetah's not the main villain in this joint, because if Cheetah was the main villain, we don't need God armor, and we're not swinging from lightning bolt to lightning bolt.
You got a point.
It feels like they overdoing it, they doing too much, and I get it.
Got a point.
Yeah, I'm not like for all of what was fantastic about the first Wonder Woman movie, the villain was garbage. It didn't like the ending of that movie was trash. It was trash. As a matter of fact, the end of that joint felt a lot like Batman Begins. Like at the end, it became very comic book. And the villain at the end of it did not live up to what it just wasn't as epic as it really should have been. It just kind of felt fluke. Listen, how can you disagree with whether or not it's going to be good when nobody's seen it? Listen, Patty's getting what Patty's getting because of what the first Wonder Woman did.
Right.
What 84 ends up being or doing again remains to be seen.
True.
And she was given the green light for what she was given when the Justice League, when it was imagined that was going to do numbers, like it was going to do something. That's not the premise under which that happened is not the same anymore. And that I'm not saying that Patty didn't do an incredible job directing that movie, and that it didn't deserve the kudos it got. Still fell apart at the end.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, she probably doesn't until halfway through the movie. So yeah, I mean, again, look, speculation aside, we a month out at this point, so we'll see how it goes. It's probably, there's probably gonna be some leaks.
Of course,
but we'll see. Fresh Prince reunion. Listen,
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Same here.
Listen,
I'm hearing good things.
You get yourself together before you go in there and you watch that. You hear me?
I hear that
you
too.
Get yourself together.
Tissues are needed.
Man, it's real in there, bro. I'm gonna tell you what, like watching that joint, just you can just feel it, like the vibe and the energy of just them being together after all this time, you know, on like the redone set, kind of watching some of the behind the scenes stuff. It's absolutely worth the watch. I mean, it's a little over an hour. It's like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, hour 17. I think I saw.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. If you watch, I don't care if you came up on Fresh Prince reruns, you really should be watching this. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot. I mean, I think at the time I knew it was groundbreaking. You know what I mean? But I don't think, and certainly in retrospect, it was groundbreaking. But I don't really think they really get it all until you see it in the light that it's shown. On this, Black Lightning is probably ending because it's not that good. That's probably why. People seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I think there's a multiple reasons for it, but definitely the fact that I don't think everyone bonded to that the same way that they did with like Flash and Arrow. I enjoy it. I most certainly enjoy it.
It definitely that's one that definitely gets better as each season comes along. Just I don't know. It's just not. You're right, Joe. This is not bonded. I think overall with the CW unit with the Arrowverse as well as everything else is.
Ooh, hey Slim,
it's like it still sits on the side.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I don't know if they'll ever manage to pull that off because I don't think. Listen, man, seeing both Aunt Vivs together, actually getting that sit down moment with Janet and Will Smith, and them having a conversation that they never really had. They just kind of been poking at each other online and through media for 30 years, give or take. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know if Martin and Tisha Campbell ever gonna get past. I don't know if we get no Martin reunion, bro. We might get Cole and Tommy. Well,
right.
Yeah, I don't know if we get a Martin reunion, but we'll see. I think Fox still owns the rights to that show, so we'll see how that goes. Speaking of which, did y'all see they pulled Chappelle Show from Netflix?
Yep.
Sure did.
Yep. My man don't get no money off of it.
Yeah, he said pull it off.
That's just a cool move.
It
you
is.
know what I mean? Like I don't because they don't have to. They ain't have to do it. It probably was smarter for them in the long run.
Yeah.
And if you did you actually see the post that Dave Chappelle made about it?
No, I was reading the article, but I didn't see the post.
Yeah, I mean, reality of it is contracts are what contracts are, bro. You know what I mean? He's straight up. He's like, I mean, look, they don't have to pay me nothing or do nothing because I signed the contract.
Right.
Still, something doesn't feel right. It's like, I mean, yeah, but you signed it.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Once that signature's on that line, whatever you signed is in stone.
I mean, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
That is what this industry is. It's way worse than music, I think, a lot of times. But I guess I didn't realize that, though. I would have thought, if nothing else, he was at least getting some level of royalties. But you kind of have to remember that Chappelle Show hit big when putting TV shows on DVD was more or less really just becoming a thing. And I remember having conversations with people over and over again, but like people at the time, you know, I was working at Best Buy, running the media department. People were coming in looking for TV shows and stuff like that. People trying to find old stuff like Sanford and Son and just whatever. And people like, man, I hope they put such and such on DVD. I can't wait. I'll buy it. I want every episode. I seen them all. I don't even care, you know, whatever. And it's like trying to work those contracts out and figure out who has the rights to what and who's supposed to get paid what. And when you think about what mediums have been invented since those shows were on, that kind of stuff wasn't written in the contracts because you didn't know. You just there was no way that someone could have predicted in 1991 that in 2005 they will be putting, you know what I'm saying, on. I mean, if all you can think in your head is VHSs, you have any idea how many VHSs you would need to have the entire series? Like, can you imagine 10 seasons of Seinfeld on VHS?
You need a shelf to put all those up there.
It's not even reasonable.
Not at all.
You know, like, it's not even reasonable. So yeah, I mean, just those contracts and things like that at that time, I think that there were people at the upper level who could see stuff like that. I mean, you couldn't necessarily think, even if DVD sales were a thing that he was getting something out of, the idea of him getting something for streaming, him not having any ownership over a show that has his name on it.
Yeah.
There's a mistake that he made when he signed that contract, and he should have had much better lawyers. But I think that, Netflix, going, I mean, all right, cool. We got the stand-ups, so we're good, because you can still watch a Chappelle Show on other streaming services. So
right, and if you have the DVDs, you can just throw them in and still watch them, and you ain't got to worry about if you don't want to give the companies that money that they like to be given. You know what I mean?
You already got it.
Yeah.
You already got it. I mean, realistically, and to be honest with you, I don't know, if Netflix or Hulu or Peacock or whoever, if when they work out the legislation that is the contract for streaming, for getting the rights to stream something, whether or not there are any royalties paid per stream like Spotify does. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, I don't, and it could be different for every platform, like it is for music. Like, what Tidal pays versus what Spotify pays versus what Apple Music pays is completely different. We talk about it all the time with video games and what different stores charge, to house your stuff and sell it there. So yeah, just being able to see that something like Netflix would blow up the way it was. I mean, at the time, at the most people probably just still saw Netflix as like a rental DVD service, and they were sending you DVDs in the mail, and didn't really see streaming coming the way it did. Because if those execs had seen it, they would have already been making a Peacock, or what I mean, like all those
in place
now really coming to a head. So and everybody's just now jumping on it. So it's look, I think it's cool that they did that. Again, it's mostly because they didn't have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And truthfully, I'm pretty sure that contractually he still owes them whatever stand-ups he owes them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a contract with Netflix that already exists. So him kind of putting it out there, they get enough money. You know what I mean? They just put like, what did they just invest? It's supposed to be, I can't remember how many. It's like $1 billion some odd dollars or whatever to bolster one of the Netflix like campuses where they shoot a lot of their stuff or whatever. I believe it's in Florida. Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, the reality of it is, I mean, I guess if you really want to watch the Chappelle Show, there's still plenty of places you can do it. You just can't do it on Netflix anymore, and that's, I guess, good on them. You know what I mean? So, hey, Jokes, where do you want me to send you these links?
If you got them in OneNote, I mean, keep them there. If not, just drop them in Teams, and I can just copy and paste right out of there.
Because OneNote, I had to make.
Then hit Teams. Just copy and paste and drop them in Teams.
OneNote is not friendly for this kind of a thing. Because I hadn't already given you access, go to my email addresses. Let me drop this in for you. So one of the things we want to make sure we did today, being that this week is Thanksgiving, is we just wanted to take an opportunity to give thanks for each other, for the community, for having the option and opportunity to find ways to kind of look out and take care of each other in times like the ones that we're in. There's one for you, jokes. So we want to take a few moments to highlight some creators, some friends, some folks that we've met over the years that are doing some really good things, some important things. If you're going into holiday, like starting doing your holiday shopping, or if or just kind of looking for things that may be a little different, that you're not necessarily going to find at the store. There are some places that you can go. We know some artists that you can probably still get some good artwork from, or purchase shirts or prints or something like that from, which has been a lot harder to do in a year like this one where there haven't been any conventions to go to and do that.
True.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty positive that this is the longest that any wall I have has stayed the same. Because I'm usually out buying new prints and putting, swapping and rotating stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to add more stuff back there, but not going any cons to pick up anything.
And then again, and that's kind of my point, though, is that like you can still do it, right? Like you can do it, and you can have stuff shipped, and there's just options and stuff out there to do it. So we just kind of want to take some time to highlight a few people. Listen, the list is long. Like there's a lot of people on this list that we kind of want to point out, and we're not going to be able to get to everybody. What I think I'm going to try to do is put a list or something together and drop it in our Facebook page so that people can just go and kind of and click to their heart's content, and just push it out for some folks. So I think the first thing I want to do is start with Cuddle Up for a Cause. So shout out to Lucas for sure.
Yeah.
So we met Karen, who is Lucas's mom. Man, I don't know, 4 years ago, I guess now, something like that.
Yeah.
At probably Baltimore. Maybe been Awesome Con. Baltimore.
I think it was Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah. And we shot an interview, and just their story just kind of touched us because Lucas, who I've never actually had the opportunity to meet Lucas. We always see his mom out, and Lucas is the CEO. He does help make the product that they sell, and what they sell helps to take care of Lucas, who has autism, epilepsy, ADHD, OCD. He's got a sensory processing disorder. And, I've been following them very closely over the last couple of weeks. Lucas has just spent like the last 23 days in the hospital.
Yeah.
He had been up and down. Things were just kind of all over the place. And his mom, Karen, has just always been really good to us. So they make some really unique and cool products. I encourage you to go to Cuddle Up for a Cause to, find pieces that, make sense for you. I know it's been really tough for them because a lot of that money that they use, again, helps with taking care of him and taking care of his special schooling. It goes to the autism community as well. So, I just, if you go there and you go to the shop, it's all pop culture themed stuff, from dog collars to wreaths, bandanas. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, and they do custom requests. Now, I don't know under circumstances and what's been going on whether or not they'd be able to do anything that is, in a timely fashion for the holiday. But definitely worth going and taking a look and checking them out. Because I think that it could just be really, really dope to do that. So I wanted to take a moment and just make sure that we highlight them there. You guys have anything you want to say about Cuddle Up for a Cause?
I think you hit the nail on the head with it. Like, every time we see him, she bright face, smile, cheering. Like, She's absolutely awesome. When she told us the story about how, Lucas, helps create everything that was back there. The very first time, I'll never forget, she told us that, and all of us were just like everything that's up here, he's pretty much had his hand on it. Making, she's like, yeah, pretty much everything that's up there, and I was just like, that's phenomenal. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
you hit the nail right on the head with everything for him.
Yeah, great family. Like you said, always have a smile on her face when we, when we see her. Just great energy, coming off of them. Like, love them, And I know they've been dealing with a lot lately, so definitely, my prayers are with, the family and Lucas, and hope that he gets through this and gets better. So yeah, definitely.
He's doing well. He's out of the hospital now. He is home for the first time in quite some time. And again, that's just always good to see. Folks, I just dropped another one in there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take a moment to recognize another good friend of ours, Rodney Roberts, also known as the Art Nerd. Rodney's really cool. He we met him at AwesomeCon. I'm sorry, not AwesomeCon. Well, I think the first time we met him was at NovaCon, which isn't really a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think so.
But really had a good chance to talk with him at All-Star Con, the first All-Star. And Arnie does he does some really really awesome like cards. Like he does like Star Wars cards and stuff like that. But one of the things he has that's going on right now that I want to call out is that his wife was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. And so in his Spreadshirt shop, he's got these shirts that I'm wearing now that say hope, which are in support of breast cancer, and he and his wife and family. There's plenty of other really, really dope stuff there. That's what I want to call out specifically at the time.
Yeah, I ordered mine. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail.
My man. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of the artists and stuff we know have shops like this where you can go and you can get apparel, or you can go to their Facebook pages. If you just look for the Art Nerd, that's 2 R's. So NERRD, those 2 R's are Rodney Roberts, which is his name. I would highly recommend going to the Art Nerd Facebook page and following that. He's just a really good dude. And we had an opportunity this year to actually interview him as part of the first virtual Comic-Con that we did with Shady Hayes, who is an awesome cosplay artist and all around person. So I wanted to take a moment to just highlight that. You guys have anything around that you guys want to speak to?
No, just I mean, you hit it all. Just prayers to him and his wife. What they're dealing with. Definitely in our prayers. So we're looking out for y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. There's another link for you, Joe. So let me know if that link works for you. Hopefully.
I will try it out first.
Hopefully it does.
Copy too much.
I will start kind of talking about it though. So our good friends, Brian Turner and Penny and Jerry Gaylord, who have their own respective. If you search Identity Comics, you will find them. They all have individual art pages that you can go to purchase artwork from them, prints from them, usually commissions from them. We've known them for a long time. They've been good friends of mine for, I don't know, I can't even. Brian and I go back further back than Sin and I. So We've been really good friends for a really long time. Shout out if you're watching B. I know he's in town this week. They, you know, he and his family live over in California, but I know he's in town this week. Hoping I get a chance to see him tomorrow. But I just want to take a moment to highlight this project that they were made a part of. This particular Kickstarter for a book called Art of Change. And Art of Change is in support of Black lives. So specifically moved by the injustice of 2020, artists in animation, illustration, and the fine arts come together to support Black lives through art. So right now there is a Kickstarter project that, you know, has been really important to them, but it's important to people like us, just because of, you know what, all of what's going on right now, but what was going on before now, and it all kind of came to light. So again, Brian, and some other folks, they basically created an advisory board, or an advisory committee to discuss kind of what the book should be and what it should be about. And you know, Brian and his daughter, it just, if you go to the Kickstarter page, you will see them. They did a Zoom recently that, you know, you could see all of them participating in. This is a good project. They're at, I think, like $5,500 right now.
Yep.
And their goal is 50,000.
50,000.
50.
And there are 28 days left. So I just want to, look, if you go in and you pledge something, I don't know when the book will be out. I don't know that this specifically is a good thing to think of as something for a holiday gift this year. But those three artists, Brian Turner, Penny and Jerry. Again, if you follow Identity Comics, if you just search for Identity Comics on Facebook, or really if you Google them, you can find them. And again, they have their own respective pages where you can go and you can purchase artwork and stuff like that. I just think something like this, again, is the kind of thing that speaks to things that we should be thankful for. Being able to even do something like this on a platform like Kickstarter, because it exists, again, is something to be thankful for. So, take a look at it. If it seems like something that you're super interested in, or if you think somebody else might be interested in, even stuff like this, like, it always helps, if nothing else, just to share. Because getting the word out will help boost it for sure.
Absolutely.
While I pull this next one and send it over to you, do you guys have anything specific that you would like to speak to in terms of just things that you're thankful for?
Right now,
I am thankful for my apartment. Listen,
hold on. Hey. I'm gonna keep it a book. I know you can ready going something serious, and that's cool. I really thought you was gonna ready to say I'm thankful for my Series X. Like, I really thought you were gonna be like, I'm so thankful that I got me a Series X.
I mean, I am. But you say that's for the video game show. That's for tomorrow.
So that'll come tomorrow.
It is.
So save that for then. But no, I'm actually thankful for my apartment. After going through everything, and this is like me having my first, like, living by myself was definitely an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? My whole life, whether living with, parents or aunts or exes or just whatever, like, getting used to it and coming to just love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little worrisome at first, you know what I mean? Like, I'm by myself, and what happens if I fall out and, oh my God, like, nobody's here, and just learn to just sit back, relax, just embrace it, that I'm here. I'm in a healthier headspace, I'm just thankful for y'all as well, helping me get there. You know what I mean? Just thankful for all that type of stuff. So thank y'all, and thank you for my wonderful apartment.
Oh man.
I dig that.
Oh man. Jokes, grab that that last link I just threw in there.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna give you a chance to talk about what you're thankful for sure. What's up, Kayshawn?
Hey.
Priorities.
Yes.
All the time. So this next person, listen, auditorium. Every time we see this man, Stephen Jones, he does some of the most incredible artwork. And I put his Facebook link there because he does have an Etsy that's there, but obviously you can get to his Etsy from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for Sin,
Kryptonite.
Hey.
Yeah,
It's Kryptonite.
it's crack. Like if you're an anime fan, this man's artwork, he has a very unique way of putting art together that when he reveals the artwork, like it actually has like he's got like black light sensitive paint that he uses. That man, when you get them in the right light, I mean, in regular light, they look incredible.
Mm-hmm. How he freaks it with the black light just looks.
Yes.
The certain parts he like specifically chooses like the highlight or whatever. Like it looks amazing.
Yeah. I mean, he does all kinds of stuff. Kayshawn, your whole house got corona, bro.
That's what I was
hey, listen, man.
Ooh.
Prayers and love, my dude.
Big thanks.
I'm super sorry to hear that, man. I know you in the house with the kids and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man. Big prayers out for you, bro. Please, stay safe and take care of yourself. I appreciate you taking the time to tune into what we doing here when you got that going on for sure. I'm thankful for that, man. Thankful for you, bro. Man. So yeah, auditorium, man. Listen, Stefan is a good guy, and he consistently tags us and stuff. Like, yo, y'all do some other things. We'll love this, man. He puts us on to so much other stuff. And one of the things that I love about him is that, you know, there's something special about the way things happen in our world. I've dealt with a lot of different genres in the arts. And a lot of times, what you find in, especially in things like music and so forth, that a lot of times folks just don't work well together. They don't uplift each other. They don't point you to other people. And at least specifically in the geek art community, there's a lot more of that. And when people see something unique or cool or whatever, they have a tendency, if they know what your geekdom is, where your fandoms lie, they are very quick to point out, like, yo, you should definitely go check out so and so. And you know, he's just really good at doing that kind of a thing. His artwork, as far as his prints and so forth, are great. He does original artwork that can be on the expensive side, but is worth it. Right,
yes, I got 3 of them.
But he also does other stuff. Like if you could follow his Instagram, like see him painting like motorcycles, bro, and cars.
That caught me well off guard. Like
thanks, like yeah, he has
he got some things brewing,
yeah, he's got some airbrush techniques and some other things that are popping. So yeah, make sure you go check him out. If nothing else, follow him on Facebook, see what he's doing. That would be dope. Jokes. The next link I put in there is for our good friend, That Shady Hayes. Now, look, here's the deal. Shady is, I mean, she's not an artist in the sense of like what we've been talking about as far as like having product to sell or, you know, what have you. Shady's she's a cosplayer who is just a dope all around individual who has been working really, really heavily behind the scenes to help keep people together and bring people together in these times. She is the one who put together Virtual Comic-Con, the first Virtual Comic-Con we, you know, partnered with, and you know, kind of set a bar for us having a way to commune under COVID like circumstances. I would really, really appreciate if you guys would go and just give her a follow and check out what she's doing right now. One of the things that she's doing that is pretty awesome is she's putting together a virtual yearbook. So she is setting things up and getting images from people, and you can go and you can DM and find out how you can participate. But I think it'll be really cool to, at the end of this year, when we haven't had the opportunity to get together and take pictures in big groups and do all that kind of stuff that we normally do at the conventions that we spend a lot of time at, over and over again, and seeing each other over and over again, that it would be really cool to take a look at it. So she's doing a virtual cosplay awards right now. She's just really really working to make some things happen. So I just feel like you should go and check her out. Follow her across all of her social media. She's really dope. She's done some great work behind the scenes, working with like All Star Comic Con and stuff like that. And so, again, just really cool. Jokes, you want to take a moment, talk about some things you might be thankful for?
Yeah. So I mean, for me, biggest thing right now I would say is family. I mean, just with times the way that they are, and like, of course, and not just talking like about blood family. I mean, like you guys, for example, you guys are just as much family as my mom, my girlfriend, just as much it would be like you guys impact my lives. Um, you know, love my girlfriend, love my mom. You guys know my family, blood wise, is kind of small. So,
Mm.
I have those extended areas like my girlfriend's family, they absolutely love me. Like if I don't show up to an event, it's kind of like, yo, what's wrong with Chris? Where's Chris at? Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's good. He's just at work or whatever. But definitely with all the things that are going on in the world right now, definitely family. I think is one of the biggest things that everybody has that can go. And I know right now with the times are it's putting a little stress on some families with what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that's
No
the
doubt.
that's the biggest thing that you can keep tight to you right now.
Listen, man, I hear you. That is definitely a very real thing.
I feel
Um,
you, brother.
Times like these, bro. You know what? Times not like these. It's
Yeah,
still great
it's still
to,
great.
yeah, to just have people that you can lean on, because currently, um, I feel like everybody's going through a lot of the same things,
Hmm.
but a lot of times we're going through things and it's not a worldwide pandemic or a national, what I mean, thing that, it kind of just there. And it's just good to have people that you can rely on. Mari said in the chat she got to see Shady in person a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's all
She
dope.
is definitely awesome. She's just really good people doing some really good things. So again, just want to take a moment. You guys go follow her, check her out. Um, we'd appreciate it, and I'm positive that she would too. Um, Jokes, pull this next one for me. I just dropped another one in there. Spaghetti Kiss, which in and of itself is an odd enough name, but I suppose that if you've ever seen Lady and the Tramp, you know what a spaghetti kiss is. Um, so Michael Bracco uh, is a very talented artist. He is also a school teacher, and Spaghetti Kiss is his company. They have comic books, but he does shirts and ties, and he's doing masks now. He's doing printing of his own. He's been showing a lot of that on his Instagram and so forth over the last few weeks. Um, just a really great guy. He is the artist that we partnered with to do our breast cancer awareness shirts
Mm-hmm.
this year. Just because I just really dig his artwork and his style, what he does, and um, his sense of community. So I definitely think you should go and check him out. Again, the Facebook link is in the chat. And you guys let me know, like, if you're trying these links and for some reason something's not working, then please by all means, let us know. maybe we can try to find another link or find another way to get it or something. Again, I think what we're going to end up doing is just kind of pulling all this together and putting it in one place for everybody. That might take a little extra time. Probably doing that ahead of time, but sometimes you gotta go with what's happening when your brainstorms happen.
Just go with the flow.
So yeah, for sure. Please go and check that out. I definitely think you will enjoy what you see there. I'm gonna take a moment to talk about a few things that I am thankful for.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be cliche and just start with saying life. As a whole. I think right now in this day and age, it's just easy. It's become less easy to take it for granted, but I still think there are a lot of people who are taking it for granted. And there are a lot of people who have it harder than I do, at the moment. And whether you guys know it or not, there's almost always something going on with me. I don't generally share it or get too deep into it or whatever. But I, have a really solid group of friends and family and community. And think that as a whole, I don't think my appreciation for life has changed. But I'm thankful, I think, in ways that are different now than I would have answered to you this time a year ago, because things just seem so different currently. So, especially for, my Loaded Snacks family, the ones that you see here every day, every,
right,
couple of days, with Sending Jokes is they're both very important to me, and I'm definitely thankful for them. But there are also folks behind the scenes like Kay, who you only see every so often. Folks who've been behind the scenes or a part of the team for a long time, like Coop or like Queen. There are people who we've just done work with over the years, that have really helped us. And I think in a lot of ways, I'm thankful for my network.
Okay.
And the people that we have been able to meet and commune with over the years, especially since we started doing Loading Snacks like 6 years ago now, has been phenomenal. And it really has grown to feel like a family. All of you who are in the chat right now, you know what I mean, who don't just reach out or we talk to during the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There are some of you who don't leave me alone about things that I have to say, even when the show is over. And no matter what direction that goes, I am thankful for you, for real, because it is good to be able to have a community when, it's hard to get together. And it's easier, I think, to take for granted the fact that you can get together when you can. And a lot of times when we can, we don't. So yeah, I'm thankful for all of you, for the community, for Loading Snacks. It's probably kept my sanity in a lot of ways, realistically. So I'm definitely thankful for that. Doctor Who, what's up? I see you in there. Doctor Who and I, we had some plans. We talked earlier this year. We was putting big plans together. We about to be renting out clubs, man, and throwing parties and stuff. What's up, COVID? What's up, Danger?
We came knocking.
Woo!
We didn't know that.
That was
we didn't know that.
Kick the door down.
Hey, listen, it's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. Hey, Joseph, if you could grab this next link for Silver Tales. Kit Steele. Listen, Kit is really, really good people. You jump on that link and follow Silvertails. She has a very unique art style. She's got a really strong Patreon following. Again, she's one of those artists who, we know from making a living traveling and doing like 30 shows a year. And things are just so different this year. She has a really beautiful art style. She even uses paper. I don't think a lot of other, people use. And Kit is Con family for sure. When we go to Con, she knows, like, we communicate ahead of time. She's one of those people who is really good to my kids. Like when we see them, my daughter Zaina has tons of pieces of her artwork that were up in her dorm and are now up in her apartment. Kit's like my con wife. When we're at a con at the same time, we just have to see each other. It just automatically feels like family ever since the first interview we did a few years back. She's a sweetheart. She's really good people. She has beautiful artwork. You should absolutely go and check her out. Because
Hey, Sid, there's where the Orochimaru went to.
Where?
Mari has it.
Oh.
That's funny.
Hey, bro. Is there a fight about to blow up right
now? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, hit your heart like somebody already got it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, come up. Hey, you gonna come up on that, Mari?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna have to send somebody over there to collect.
Hey, listen. You know what Mari just said she was thankful for in the chat, bro? That Otomaru, bro. Oh, snap, dog. Well, missed out on that one, dog. You got to get the print, I guess. Yep. Can't get that OG. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it. Yeah. Listen. Am I gonna have to keep y'all apart?
I
ain't gonna try to
separate y'all.
That thing gonna come up missing.
Is it though?
If it does though, it's automatically know who the culprit is.
Me.
That's a fact.
It's me.
I don't think he's trying to hide the fact that he has every intention.
No.
Putting his hands on that joint if he can get it. Hey, listen, let me tell you something, Mari. If you try and make some money, I don't know what you pay for it. Just go ahead and up the price and throw it at him.
Hey.
I bet you got him. I bet you got him.
Note to self,
look at him.
Not allowed in my
Look at him. Look at him right now. Look at him right now. You can sell that thing. Look at him. Listen, look how bare that wall is back there. You know what I'm saying? I know it goes out in the other room.
Yeah, it goes out with the other ones. Yeah.
Oh, I know you got a space for it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right at the top. It's already ready. It's already ready to go. It's already ready to go.
Ooh, hey, look, how attached are you to that Xbox though? You trying to come up off that thing? They're trying to be thankful for something. Oh, do you just have you? Is yours just the print, or is it the original? It's not the original art. So Sin buys the actual paintings. Usually, when he buys a piece, it's the only piece in existence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As far as he buys the original piece, and so the so the original art pieces from him are blacklight.
I go grab it to show on camera.
Go grab one.
And, we have to put send Mari the link to one of the interviews. I know one of we did actually came out pretty good when he did the black light in front of it. And
I mean it shows on a lot of them. Yeah, but that mall would be so worth it, Mari. It would be so worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he definitely. Hey, grab that next link for me, Jokes.
Got it.
Pardon me. Oh man, you regret it. Hey, listen, we're good friends with him. We could probably talk him into something. for you.
Yeah,
So this
show was
in
so
particular,
clean.
This joint fire.
I was
listen,
one
but
time.
listen, the thing is, you can't see the black, like you gotta see how the black light.
I get it. While y'all talking, I'll
Yeah,
bring the black
yeah.
light in here and do it.
Yeah, you got. I'm like, I thought that's
Oh,
what you
yeah.
were doing. I'm like, he in here
He's supposed to
only
be out
showing
here.
half the
He's
work.
supposed to be Vanna White in this thing right now. He's doing
Yeah,
half the
like
job right
he
now.
about to get fired. He about to get fired, bro. Yeah, listen. So Sin has the original artwork. See, here's the thing: a lot of times when we run in the auditorium, every time we
They'll
run into
say,
him
yeah.
at a con, he goes, "Yo, I got an exclusive
Got an
joint. I'm about to
exclusive for
reveal
y'all."
right here for y'all specifically." Blah blah blah. And he'll do it. And you might actually have to turn off your. I think you got your ring light on, Sin, just so you know. You might have to. He probably can't hear me. Sin with his headphones on.
Yeah. Yep. Nope.
There you go.
Yeah, he got it.
I'm gonna just let y'all have this moment. You know what? You can make him full screen if you need to, because look at his shirt. That thing looks smoking in the black light. Smoking in the black light. So look.
Woo!
So you're gonna have
eyes.
to like you can kind. You see how the eyes glow?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of hard to really see, but
Up close and personal.
you can see the highlight around the hood, and then the eyes specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see like it's in the scales in his face if you look close.
Yeah, you can see the scales on his face. If you look close, you can see.
Yeah, see if I get close.
You know what? Hey, do like this.
Just kind of lean it forward in a little bit and bring it back. Something like, you kind of see it. If you turn off the black light, you'll be able to kind of see the difference in like what's highlighted and what's not. But yeah, man, that dude does some dope work. Yeah. And that mall. Listen, the eyes and stuff. Look, the eyes and stuff on that mall was sick. Yeah. So see how now you can see the difference in the highlights and all that. All his pieces are like that. They're all dope like that. So he usually reveals a piece with us, lets us do the interview and shoot it and show it for the first time live. And that also usually means that Sin gets first dibs because he's usually
almost every time. Yeah, like whatever you about to show me, you probably already got me.
It always feels like a setup. Like I know I'm gonna see them. Let me make a piece I know my man's gonna buy. Yeah.
Because he already asked the rest of it. He's like, yeah, I got a Spider-Man joke that I'm going to hit. I was like, uh-oh. And he was like, yeah, I get you like some Dragon Ball or something. I was just like, don't do it.
Hey, Slim, y'all already know if he puts a if he puts a Spider-Man piece together,
take my credit card now.
Give Slim a mortgage payment. So listen, we want to take a moment. This is kind of a special call out. J. Robert Deans, who is 99% of the time one of the livest people in the chat.
Big facts.
One of the livest people in the chat in all of our shows. And he did not know that he was going to be included in this rundown of what we were doing. He did actually shoot me a message earlier today and tell me that he was probably going to miss the show. I'm going to read to you what he said to me. This is just part of why I'm so thankful for this community and who you all are and what you all mean to me. Shoots me a message today, and it just says, we'll probably miss tonight's show. So have a great show and give the crew our best wishes for a safe and happy Thanksgiving. It's just, stuff like that, because over this time we've become family. Hey, listen, Kayshawn said, hold my beer. I'm about to go make some purchases, bro. You focus on getting healthy right now instead of buying black lights. And hold my bear is even better than hold my
That's
bear.
what I'm laughing. Hey, hold my bear.
Yeah, maybe it was like the golden bear. Maybe you got that.
Yeah, bro. So listen, J. Robert Deans is not only an awesome artist, he is insanely hilarious. He is a cartoonist. He has multiple books that are available. He has an awesome Patreon that you guys should definitely go and follow. He's just a really, really, really good overall guy. He's very supportive of everything we do. We say we're doing a shirt, he's there. He donated, when we did Extra Life. Just, again, a really, really good guy with a great family. His wife and daughter are also awesome and are like family. And show him a little extra love because his daughter is a fresh teenager and they're going through the teenage woes, and I know how it goes, man. So look, if you just would go there, JRD Cartoonist Give him a follow on Facebook. His Instagram and all his other links are there as well. He has a post that is pinned at the top. You know, if you look, I don't know if you can scroll jokes, but you know, looking for a unique holiday gift, head over to my blog for details about my blank cover commissions that are going on sale this month. So that was as of November 21st. And if you look, he's got a bunch of comic book backgrounds and stuff like that. So again, you know, if you're trying to find something for somebody for the holiday, and you want something that's unique, you can get it, you know, from somebody like Jay Roberts, who again is awesome. His wife also does some really, really, really dope stitch work. My oldest has a
Iron Man, I think.
It is an Iron Man cow.
Yep.
I think it's Iron Moo.
Iron Moo.
I believe something along those lines. And he was nice enough to let me know that there's like a Miles Morales coming or something like that.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, yeah, just, you know what, really, really, again, awesome people, doing some awesome things. And I think you should take a look. So this next one, so let me tell you this as well. Give me a second. Oh, all of the different platforms we use to communicate with each other. I'm thankful for communication, y'all. So somewhere between Teams and Discord and OBS and Facebook and Restream, and
Yeah.
grab that next link for me, jokes. So Meanie Mina Art. Let's talk about somebody else right now. Mina is a really
She's killing it.
Oh,
no, I said she's killing it.
She is. And I'm gonna tell you what, she probably feels, if she knew we were doing this, she'd probably say, you shouldn't do it. I don't deserve it.
Right.
Too soon, and I'm not ready. But I'm gonna tell you something. Mina does some really dope work. And it is relatively new for her.
Mm-hmm. And she got back into it during COVID.
Yep. It's been going really well, I think. And I highly recommend going and taking a look at her work. And purchasing some of her art. She's, again, you know, it's this time of year, and with the kind of folks that we have in our, that next piece gonna be a thing, Mari. You know, again, trying to get things that are unique, that are kind of the things that we don't think of or that we don't normally see. You know, and again, a lot of artists are, you know, looking for ways to kind of stay making money in this realm. This is, you know, not her main way of doing it, but you know, she's an awesome person and an awesome artist. She's got a link tree that is in her Facebook page. So I think that, you know, by going there, giving her a follow, checking out some of her artwork and following her across some of the other platforms that are there, I'm pretty sure you'll find something that you really like. Jokes, I'm getting ready to throw you another.
Cool.
Next. Again, another good friend of ours who, whenever we go to a con or something and he's there, we always have, you know, we always end up looking out for each other and hanging out and spending some time together. Gentleman's name is Mike. He has a page called Magic Artwork. Yes, he does go by Magic Mike.
Yes,
I can't. Generally, I can't condone such things. But Mike is a really, really good dude with a very, very unique art style. He just the I don't think you'll find artwork like his anywhere else. Right now he's got these like boards that are going up. Like he's been doing some crazy work recently. I have several pieces from him. And I've actually seen his artwork on some very, very high profile, like in the background of some very, very high profile YouTube pages. I had to like tag him and like, hey, bro, I saw your artwork on this joint. Yeah, that spawn board is everything. The Swamp Thing is clean too. I mean, listen, Swamp Thing and Ahsoka all together, like they're not all be. Yeah, it's a slightly unfortunate name, Magic Mike. But Magic Mike is better, so just don't call him that. I mean, you don't forget it.
So, no, you don't. It works. So it works.
Yeah. Again, really cool dude. Who is just always looking to kind of stay involved. I've noticed that he's been kind of branching with some of the artwork and styles that he's been messing around with. So I really do suggest, hitting him up, taking a look. I think you could probably get some really good, awesome, unique pieces from him that if you have, somebody in your life who likes pop culture stuff, geek stuff like we all tend to do, I think you'll like what you find there. Now, this next one, sort of like the whole Brian Turner and Penny and all of that is sort of a multiple parter. But I'm gonna just do this one for now. Grab that link for me, Jokes. So Tuskegee Airs. Man, listen. The two gentlemen who are responsible for the Tuskegee Airs book series are two very incredible individuals. So Greg Burnham, who is a writer, Marcus Williams, who is the illustrator, artist. Both really, really, really dope, down to earth, very down to earth individual. And this book series is incredible. I cannot recommend Tuskegee Airs enough. There are 4 issues out now. Man, listen, I don't. When you have something like this, it's kind of like. I'm not gonna call.
I don't think it's quite that.
No, dude. However, there's some delicious artwork for sure. Listen, here's the thing. Tuskegee Airs is kind of the thing I want to highlight. It's probably the biggest thing they're working on. I know those guys are trying to even get things done in animation and stuff like that. For it too. I just highly recommend going and supporting it. I highly recommend grabbing these books for anybody. Anybody who's reading level, anybody who want to get reading level, they should be on this. You should have it in front of them. Also, The Search for Sadaka is a new series that Greg is writing that is also available. You should definitely check that out. If you look, Greg as a writer has a couple of children's books. You can see on the page, one of which is Broken Glass. They're available on Amazon. And they just have some really, really great stuff. They've got shirts and posters, and I'm gonna tell you something. Marcus specifically has some incredible pieces that I highly recommend taking a look at. Like his prints are super incredible. And I don't know. Maybe I should grab it. Let me think for a second.
Be able to at least turn around. I know all mine's downstairs right now.
2, 3, Well, I got like 5 pieces that are just his like back here. I have a dope. He participates in Swaptober every year, where you basically gender swap a character or something like that. I got this really really dope Spawn gender swap piece by him. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me see. But again, both of them really awesome. I'm gonna throw you this link, jokes.
Cool.
I hope y'all don't mind us going over and just kind of continuing to highlight people. I appreciate you guys sticking with us and staying in the chat and so forth. There you go, jokes. You can grab that link there.
What is he
for
on his page now?
Well, he's been working on this new Storm series.
Hey, Jay Roberts.
Hey, Jay Roberts, you just missed your own highlight,
yeah.
We just got finished talking about you and suggesting that everybody go and follow you and purchase some art and some books. And so forth. So thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, so Marcus has this really, really crazy Storm sequence. He does these like fan fiction pieces, like he does these art pieces that have these full like stories behind them. He's got like his own Avatar run of stuff. It's kind of it's incredible. I highly recommend going and checking that out as well. And following him. Those two gentlemen have just always been really good to us. You know, we see them at shows consistently when there are shows. And you know, again, just really good, down to earth guys. Greg was kind enough to join us at Baltimore Comic-Con.
For our Being Comfortable Being a Geek panel.
Our Being Comfortable Being a Geek panel, which was really just really dope to be able to have him on and talk about his story coming up as an artist, as a writer, and so forth. Now this next one, give me a second, jokes.
Oh, you good?
I'll get you this link. So I want to highlight this gentleman, Rod Van Blake. Give me a second, jokes. I'm trying to keep this joint in the same thread for you so that it doesn't have to be somewhere else to see it. Let me know if that link works. I might have to open it in a different thing. I mean, the link will probably work. It's just an ugly, ugly link. I hate links that look
like Ew, yeah.
It's a
paragraph.
It's a bit of a pet peeve, but
let's see.
Jay Roberts in the chat says, let me say on my behalf of the family, we're very thankful for you, part of ours. We appreciate everything you all do and are always happy to support your work and promote folks your way as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, I greatly appreciate it. I told y'all that was the kind of guy he is. If you didn't believe it, there it is.
Ew, like
God,
Matrix
that's an ugly
like Matrix.
That's a dissertation.
I mean, but it worked, right? Like when you clicked on it,
it worked perfectly fine. So hey.
Yeah. So Rod Van Blake has a Kickstarter that he's running right now for a he's got a series of books called Ancient Illumination. Which actually I will give you that link as well. Jokes. Roger's a really good dude. He oh, you know what? I'm not giving you that. That gun is ugly.
Bad.
So ugly, bro. I can't like it just doesn't work for me. Like I can't. Good Lord. It's just, you know what? I'll fix it. Anyway, Ancient Illumination is a really dope series. It's a novelization that now he's doing as a graphic novel. And I really think it's worth taking a look, checking it out. Again, if you have readers, in the family and you're looking for gifts, stuff like that, again, I do think that it's always worth, checking out stuff that you just are probably not going to just run into or find under normal circumstances. We're in a very special position.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
What? Did what?
I'm glad the link works fine in YouTube. I'm glad you're able to use that.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that one lost me. Tasting the wrong people.
I hope that's not a COVID reference or something like that. That's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Mari says it doesn't work on Twitch.
Not work on Twitch. Okay, well, let's try this link. Ugly link, but it's nowhere near as bad. Oh. Okay. Try that one, Jokes.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Hey, Kayshawn, listen, man. With all of what you got going on, I'm glad that you are getting some laughs out of what.
Right.
Real talk. Hey, Sin, talk to me for a second about your shirt.
With this thing?
Hey, listen. Oh, yeah, you in here? Are you still here, Ellis? Can one of y'all just nobody said anything about the shape up? Nobody talked about nothing today. Ain't give you no trouble. I'm trying to give you a chance to highlight.
I'm
straw hat shirt and your straw hat room.
I picked it up on from Box Lunch on sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
You
picked
went
it
in
up.
and dropped some money, didn't you? I know you went back there.
Man, they having a 50% off sale right now for Black
Friday. And I'm scared to go there because I know I'm gonna clean up and buy some stuff.
Yo, the last time give me the empty my bank account because she sent me that link off the early. Like, hey. Ooh.
Yeah. I'll never forget
the first time. When you sent me the link last time saying it was on sale, this was one of the joints I picked up. I was like, oh, yeah.
Thank you for that.
First time we went Box Lunch, dropped $100 real easy. Like, real easy.
See, now I gotta go to Box Lunch.
Let me go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, yeah. So, look, the link that Jokes just put in the Restream chat is specifically for his website. For Ancient Illumination, and then the Kickstarter is there. Thank you, Jay Roberts, for doing that. You are unable to open the website. You know what, Mari? If you want the links, I will just shoot them to you. Again, I'm gonna have to just put together a page with all of these links and everything.
No, she means she can't open Box Lunch.
Oh, yeah, don't do that because that's dangerous. You open Box Lunch, you're gonna spend some monies.
Good amount of monies.
Yeah, it's
probably shouldn't be in there right now. Then.
Or if you do that, make sure you open it through Microsoft Bing because you get like 1% back off your purchase, something like that if you use it through Bing. So. Do it through there.
You can, or you could just add like the Honey app.
Hey, I guess it's just integrated in it. Ooh, look at that Baby Yoda sweater. Oh, why did I do that to myself?
Stop it. See, what are you doing? See, you messing up.
I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Everybody's thankful for Box Lunch, y'all. Folks, grab that link I just threw in there for you. Yeah, so this is for an artist friend of ours named Jason Lennox. Good dude. Jason actually has Kickstarter that is coming soon for a 4th issue of a book he has called Lords of the Cosmos, which is probably like the most 80s.
Yeah.
It is so. Like, if you've watched Teen Titans Go and are familiar with, like, the night begins to shine, that aesthetic, it is just, Jason's an awesome dude. I highly recommend. Just go and follow his, because the Kickstarter, I don't believe, is going to go live until, like, January. But if you go and you follow him now, I am positive that you'll be able to see it when it goes live. Man, jokes. Still got a few of these to get through, bro.
Hey, keep writing.
What'd you say? You know what? Here, let me do this. I don't know. Yeah. The part about this that sucks the most is that we just aren't gonna be able to get to everybody. It's already 9:30. We're running for an hour and a half. Probably gonna have to wrap soon.
Hey, we can
So I might have to move with a little more speed.
Hey, we can
What you say?
We can always do a part 2 later. Hey,
we really can, can't we?
We sure enough can.
We could do one next week, can't we?
Mm-hmm.
Kayshawn, Teen Titans Go is an awesome show.
Yes, it is. If you
that thing fire. I wanted to hate on it at first,
I was the same way.
I wanted to hate so bad, but that thing is too fire. I'm sorry.
Dog, I saw the preview of it. I was like, it's gonna be garbage. I didn't watch it until I kept going to Gage's place. Every other time he would have something going from Teen Titans Go on there, and I just drew me in. And I started watching it.
The songs, man. The songs are fire.
Beast Boy?
Let me tell you something. And it would be like every week y'all would come over, it would be something new. And I'd be like, bruh, you see this? Let me tell you something. Beast Boy.
The drop.
Listen. The movie is not even the movie is specifically for people who already like the show. Like you can't can't even like. I will tell you that if you watch the show, listen, for real, just watch the 3rd season. You'll be hooked. That joint is crack, bruh. Listen to me when I tell you the Valentine's Day episode. Hey, Sean, you started something, bruh. Listen, listen, that show, it has no right to be anywhere near as hilarious as it is. And again, I'm a purist, but like I love the original Teen Titans show. And I was like, what are they doing to this joint? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they doing this? Man, that joint is hilarious.
This work?
Hilarious. It's hilarious. Listen. Yeah, and if Jay Roberts likes it, everybody should like it.
Whoa. Pause. Jay Roberts has approved of something here. Holy cow.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Raiders? Hey, listen.
Nah,
listen. Let me tell you something.
See, now I got to go to YouTube and just find a song and just start cranking.
I'll go get The Night Begins to Shine right now. That Pyramid Scheme, Joan.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Shrimps and Prime Rib.
Shrimps Prime Rib. It's terrible, bro. Like,
oh God.
That show is incredible, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The writing and look, the fact that it's the same voice actors from the original show, like their chemistry is unbridled, bro. Like, yo, that show is so good. It's stupid on purpose, though. Like it works, bro. It works. There are references. I don't even know why they listen. Cyborg references the Golden Girls on like such a like. There's an episode where this dude, his like dream is to be the next Green Lantern, which is so dumb. Like your Cyborg, like he just wants to be Green Lantern so bad, dog. And this man will get the ring, and when you can will whatever you want, you know this man brings the Golden Girls to fight. They gonna be Arthur out there crushing. Like, hey Slim, that joint is hilarious, dog. Listen, as an older gentleman in this kind of a community, there are things they bring up that are absolutely way above the quote unquote intended audience's head. Like Cyborg references VHS tapes and shows like Small Wonder. I know most of you have no idea what that is. But Small Wonder was an awesome show that nobody knows. And when I hear it in my head right now, the theme song for Small Wonder is playing. I hate it. Oh, they do stuff like that like no, it shouldn't even matter to most people. Yeah, it is absolutely as smartly written as any episode of Animaniacs. Like it's basically Animaniacs with superheroes.
Just
like
with
it's
the Teen Titans.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Kayshawn, get out, man. And get healthy. Get out. No, like, go ahead, get out, bro.
Just put them out.
How many episodes have you actually watched? You need to sit down and just watch. Like he said,
bruh,
just watch
so
season
bad.
3.
Like,
now,
bro,
you only get a few episodes in, and you're gonna get hooked.
Dog, listen. It's just one of those things that is really smart. There it is right there, Heather. Listen, you're singing the theme song in your head. I know you are. It's one of those things where, like, because of the way that, like, I think just kids' attention spans are so short now because of the internet that, like, these shows that they have on Cartoon Network that are only like 10 or 11 minutes long, it's like before you know it, you've watched like 5 or 6 episodes because the individual episode, like, it's on TV when you watch it for a half an hour, but it's basically 2 separate episodes. So you just get these little bite-sized chunks of stuff that they do, and they're so stupid to each other. You know, if it's any indication, like literally having Stan Lee do an actual cameo in a DC movie as himself is the kind of stuff that just like that show it's brilliant. That's a brilliant show. If you don't like that show, you're officially hating. Like there actually is no other way. Like you're hating and you just ain't giving it a shot because that joint is actually hilarious. Hey, pull this next thing for me, jokes.
Got it for you.
So Sora Soon. Let me tell you something. Sora is hilarious. Sora is hilarious. She's really awesome. She has great artwork. She has a book that is not right for those who are below a certain age, for sure. But she has some brilliant artwork that just shines, and I really think she's worth following and taking a look. I am positive that if you have somebody that likes the kind of stuff that we like, generally anybody who's in this audience, you will find something in her artwork, in what she does for Prince and so forth, or somebody in your life for sure for the holiday. And you will probably also come across a little bit of foolishness, because she just tends to be very lighthearted. She's just super awesome. You are right, J. Robert. She is an absolute goofball. An absolute goofball. I am going to. I do feel. Start to wind it down a little bit. Give me a moment. I'm having a little trouble.
Y'all are killing me.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this Amazon. Shopping for sure. For sure. Shopping.
Got me.
Got you?
Yeah, they got some things on there. I'm gonna have to throw the cart. I know, and I tried to avoid it, but now, yeah, some things.
You just gonna start shopping while we doing the show though? Like you ignored it when you wasn't doing anything, and while we having a show?
No, I didn't put nothing in the cart. I just was. Let me see what's on sale.
Man, he got like instant purchase. Just click and just buy. Don't even go to the cart. Just buy.
Hey, listen. Listen, Kayshawn. I'm not liking Teen. Here's what you have to understand: liking Teen Titans Go in no way diminishes your ability to love the original Teen Titans show. That's how I felt. I felt like they're trying to ruin my old show, but it's not the same show. You know what I'm saying? It's a different show for a different audience, which is fine. But the characters are still very well done. It's super, super smart. And
don't even have an episode where they watch the original show?
Yes, they do.
They they did do an episode where they watched the original show and they complain about the show
oh my God,
getting canceled. Like literally, they sit down and they watch the entire original show, and at the end they go, "Hold on, so what happened? What do you mean? That's it? Like that's how it ended?" That show is incredible, bro. It's so incredible. Yeah, listen, as a lot of times in the communities that we're in, we allow ourselves to get attached to properties in ways that don't allow for those properties to grow. In ways that will allow those properties to live on and even possibly see the light of day again. And if you are, to put it in perspective, if you are a person who is or ever has been a fan of comic books, if you have a favorite comic book character, you can probably name a ton of different iterations of the same character, even if you love that character, regardless of who that character is. And you will have people that come along that take that original origin story, redo the origin story, change something about the origin story, rewrite the character in a new way that kind of changes things or whatever. And a lot of times we're off put by it. We don't like it at first because they're taking something we love and they're changing it or doing something different with it. But in order for those things to continue to permeate and live on as generations change and so forth, if they don't do things that are different, then those things fade away and we don't get them anymore. And I can guarantee you that if it wasn't for Teen Titans Go, there are a huge number of people who would have no idea. If it wasn't for Teen Titans Go, there would be no live action Teen Titans show, period. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for Teen Titans Go, there probably wouldn't be a lot of the DC product you see because that show made a shite-ton of money. And when you're smart and you do it the right way, like Disney has done over the last few years, and you catch people when they're young, they grow up with it, and then that allows it to continue to live on. Grab this Amazon link I just threw up for you. Hey, listen, I'm not holding your feet to the fire, Kayshawn. Like if you try to watch it and you just can't, you know. Trying to tell you, man, Teen Titans Go is it's stupid funny, man. You just gotta let your funny bone live, bro. Let your funny bone live. Hey, listen, every time I would try to make these two watch something from it, especially Sin be like, "Let me go get that trash out of here," until they started giggling.
Because it's like we'll be sitting there like setting up the equipment. Like we'll be sitting there setting the equipment, and I just hear something in the background, like, what? Then the songs kick in, and it's over.
Cranking. All right, yeah. So throw that, if you can, throw that last link up. Then we're gonna end on this one for the evening, because again, it's getting super late. So this is, did it work, Jokes?
Oh yeah, that link.
I mean, I don't see it, but that's why I was just double checking. So this link is for a friend of ours, who is an artist and writer named Liz De Jesus. Man, where did we meet Liz? Was it
Baltimore?
Baltimore?
I think that was Baltimore.
So. Baltimore Comic-Con is actually through Liz. That we met James Doofendock and his family and the folks at PLB Comics, who then put on Ocean City Comic-Con that we started doing every year. Again, just one of those things where like you meet people and they're like, "Oh, if you like this, you should go check out so and so." That kind of love, you know, is I feel like almost only found in these kind of groups. Like nobody kicked Kayshawn out because he's hating on Teen Titans. Yo, hey Sin, you remember the episode of Teen Titans? Did I send you the episode of Teen Titans Go? The St. Patrick's Day special?
The Dragon Ball joint?
The Dragon Ball episode,
yeah.
bro? Slim. Hey Slim, they're so stupid, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Liz De Jesus. Really an honest, open, genuine, just a really great person with several books. She's got like this Frost series. The link is for a book she has called The Jackets, which looks like there is a deal on right now for Black Friday. So again, I would highly recommend going and checking that out. And if you like that, or if you're looking for things that are, a little bit more in the realm of what we usually discuss on this show specifically, again, her she's got a series of books that like a Frost series that you should definitely look at and check out. I highly recommend them. Thank you for that shorter link, Jay Roberts. Greatly appreciate it. So listen, and there's still a lot of people that I would love for us to highlight. These were just some of the folks that kind of came up early on as we were kind of trying to put this together and knew it was going to have to be a longer show in order for us to do it. So we'll put a link or something together on our Facebook page that you can go and grab all of these links from and so forth. Sure, you know what? Throw the link up for me, Doctor, and I got you. You put it in there and I got you. Because again, we are thankful for all of our folks and our followers. Hey, listen, that Mr. Butt episode. I'm just listen. The Tooth Fairy. Listen, like that joint. Listen, I don't know who's writing it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you had a thing. I thought that was of major interest for you, Mari. I had forgotten a little bit. What's up, Eric? Man, you would jump in right as we're starting to shut things down a little bit. Yeah, listen, so again, we will definitely be putting together a list of and just trying to give people an opportunity to find things that they may not normally see or find as they're looking for it. Oh man, you wanna start a book club joint about it, Jay Roberts? Is that where we're going right now? That. Okay. Roberts got a list is going live tomorrow. So again, I told you guys all make sure you go in and you follow Jay Roberts page. Are you gonna put it on your main page, Jay, and your like business page for Eric's her book club and got listen, let me start by saying if there's going to be a book club and it has anything to do with loading snacks, it will. I don't read like comic books, yeah, but man, if we
I don't book club.
Yeah,
I don't book club. I can't book club. We can show club.
I wait for the anime.
We can definitely show we can definitely show club. Y'all want to get together and discuss The Mandalorian as we do episodes. As a matter of fact, Eric, aren't you doing that? Aren't you doing like an episode by episode breakdown over on your side? You guys see Jay Roberts just posted a link for his blog, which is where his list will be of people to go and follow and grab things from. Again, I expect that. Doctor Who, throw the link in the chat. Throw the link up.
I know.
We need the link in order to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I can get the link. I just was saying, like, throw the link up in the chat and then
while the people are there, like,
and we'll have it. All right, hold on. But yeah, okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about that then for sure. Eric, I know we had kind of discussed the idea of getting together and doing something about that. I just for us timing wise trying to do something for every episode of The Mandalorian. It's a little rough for us. But definitely, we can definitely get together and I know you're gonna make me go pull the link myself. I see. I'm getting it. Give me a moment. I don't see it. Where'd you throw it? Did y'all see the link pop up in the
No,
chat?
I don't see it.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm working on it. It based on the way I've been doing this is easier for me to do it from my phone usually, and I can't right this second because I'm using that for other things. But I definitely do want to make sure we highlight this. So yeah, I'll definitely hit you, Eric. It won't be tonight, but maybe. Oh nah, I was gonna say Friday, but that's dumb because Black Friday, so that's not gonna happen. It'll probably honestly be next week. All right, so on a new kit, that's what's up. Who just did that? Did you just send me a new link? You did. All right, that works. Here. Got it. It doesn't end up looking like an ugly link. Oh, I hate me an ugly link. Here, jokes. Let me throw this. Does that sound bad? Like the way I said that?
It's a hate me an ugly link.
I hate me an ugly link, bro. I ain't talking about Zelda, bro. Here, hold on. I got it open in another page. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull it directly from the Etsy. How about that? Wop 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 wop. There you go, jokes.
Got it.
So listen, if you have had the opportunity at laughing or being angry at things that Doctor Who has ever been saying in the chat, please keep in mind that her skincare products are dope. She was kind enough to give me a sample for my daughter who absolutely loved it.
Okay.
It does. I have a tendency anytime I'm looking for things, I sing songs all the time. That's just kind of how you know, searching for things online is like being in the shower for me. I sing along quite often. Yeah, so yeah, Meticulous Skin. I definitely recommend going and checking that out. Again, skincare line is awesome. It helps that they smell good. For sure. And like I said, yeah, she was kind enough to get me a sample that I could give to my oldest daughter, who really enjoyed it. So I do highly recommend going and checking that out. Again, this has just really been show about us trying to push some of the things that we're thankful for and talk about some of the people that we're thankful for having had the opportunity to meet and spend time around and be around. We get I get a boost out of being around creative people. I enjoy it. I enjoy their energy. I enjoy their feedback. I enjoy you all and your feedback. I really appreciate all of you and your time. Again, truthfully, I am thankful for every one of you. Loading Snacks would probably exist even if you weren't there, but not the way that it does. And that's probably just because I'm stubborn. And so regardless of how, we'd probably do this anyway. Let me just say something happened over the last couple of days. And if you are not following Loading Snacks on TikTok, let me start by saying there's no dancing on our TikTok yet.
Yeah.
As I was going to say.
But Sin likes to dance.
What?
So
put you on the spot.
I know, right? I
just told the truth.
Dance, fireman.
You don't like to dance?
I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Slim, I got pictures of us doing the Carlton together.
Hey.
And probably video for real.
Probably somewhere, yeah. Probably
video.
somewhere.
Hey, look. Listen. Sin. Mari said she need to see them dance moves. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she need to come off that painting.
Oh! Here it is. We're making deals.
Orochimaru for dance.
Things are happening. He's like, I don't have the paint. She just got the print.
Oh, I guess you ain't gonna see me dance then.
Hey, listen. Don't hold him to that. Because if you really want to see him dance, I can probably make it happen. Yeah, look, if you're not following us on TikTok, I know we don't talk about it because we hadn't really used it. It was just a thing that we were kind of experimenting with earlier in the year. And then I posted a video like Sunday about inverted controls being the correct way to play, which is really just a snippet of a much longer video. And I'm gonna tell you where it is now because
I would love to know.
It just kind of picked up. It got a little stupid. Let me see.
This is exactly how
it is 54,500 views right now.
Jesus, it was just 39 when we saw it.
Yeah, and the comments are stupid. Like, they won't leave me alone. Like, they're in here going at me. But we're going to be posting stuff to our TikTok more and more often. There are some things there that if you go there, you'll see stuff that you've seen before. We're just gonna kind of reformatting some things.
I'm cool with it.
What'd you say?
They have fun with me in the chat.
Unusual to be loved by anyone.
Hey, they're trying to get you. Woo! They trying to get you to swing them Carlton arms, boy.
You gotta do it, man.
You're not doing it. Next Extra Life? Yeah, that's way too far. You know what? Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been thinking we could do another Extra Life in like July.
Yeah.
April, May. You can do it whenever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it on the main day they do it.
Cool, we're doing twice.
So I was thinking for next year that we might split it up and do like a 12-hour session, and then on the regular game day do another 12-hour session instead of doing a full 24 hours. And just see how it works.
You know, some people got to take naps and go to sleep.
Ooh, it's very true. It's very true. But it might give us the opportunity to kind of build some community stuff around it. We'll talk about that. You know, we can do that on tomorrow's show. So look, here's what's happening. Jay Roberts, you're never too old for TikTok, because let me tell you something about how there are some elderly folks on TikTok dancing. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. You hear me? There are definitely things you can enjoy. What I will warn you to do is stay away from prison TikTok. Definitely a thing. Probably something you don't want to see. You can follow us if you want to. Yeah. The fact that there is a prison TikTok.
Okay.
I don't know where they get phones. I don't know how they're doing it. I'm just telling you it's a real thing. So anyway, look.
Are you
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying you probably couldn't laugh there. Like, yeah. So look, we have a TikTok. We don't have a Snapchat, but apparently that's going to be a thing too, because Snapchat just decided like yesterday that in order to compete with TikTok, they got to have something like TikTok short videos. So they got now Snapchat spotlights, same kind of thing. Anyway, you'll be seeing us post some content that will be there. We're gonna probably try to start building content that will be focused there. So it may not only be there, but there may be some shorter form things that pop up there. We're just kind of messing around, experimenting, and see what happens with it. But we grabbed a lot of new followers and a lot of likes and a lot of views, and so we're gonna try to strike while the iron is hot. I mean, that's kind of how it is. Yes, Snapchat still exists. I mean, it's a thing. So yeah, so the race of 10,000 is still a real thing. Trying to get there with Instagram and so forth. So again, if you're following us on one platform, if you don't mind, please follow us on others. Subscribe to us on others. We're trying to be everywhere, but again, all of that is very helpful for us. Sam, would you do your job for me, please?
Absolutely. So we're going to shout out our top tier patrons, which is Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Dortch, and Tyrone Carson. We truly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
I want to say I miss Marcus being in the chat today. I'm not sure what happened, but I miss Marcus being in the chat today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's usually in there. I'll check on him.
Marcus may have gotten his hands on some of those Digimon. I think they came out, so he may be doing some stuff with that right now.
Okay. I can dig that.
Yeah.
Jokes, if you would throw the link tree up.
Sure can.
The link tree is also in our Instagram bio. So if you go there, you should be able to find everything. Actually, I don't even know, Jokes, if the TikTok link is there yet. Because again, it just kind of happened. It was just kind of a thing that just kind of happened. We weren't really prepared for it. We were just kind of messing around. But yeah, that link tree is there now. So you can at least follow us on the things that are there. And again, I don't necessarily expect everybody to TikTok. We were just kind of unsure about what was going to happen with it because they were talking about banning it and whatever. And I was like, you know what, let me just throw this video up and see what happens. So, boom. You know, it is what it is. So, having said that, thank you to all of you. I hope everyone here has a very happy Thanksgiving. If you are free tomorrow, we are moving our normal Thursday show for cutscenes, our video game show, to tomorrow, same time, 8:00, so that everybody else can do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. I don't know what kind of plans y'all have, but I intend to even pass out most.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do some gaming.
A little bit of all that.
Thanks, Dave Roberts. I appreciate it because you do have a tendency to not like things I suggest a lot of times. Hopefully TikTok, it doesn't fall into that category. But yeah, so again, we have a lot of content we'll kind of be chopping and pushing to there, among some other places. So just keep your eyes open for some new things that are brewing. We're kind of putting some plans together right now. I guess I'll break the news to you all while I break it to Sin and Jokes, because I have already planned out what we're doing for the rest of December and January, and they don't know that yet, but they know it now. So,
just
so hey,
curveball.
Yeah, you know, so I might as well just tell you. So what's going to happen is we are going to be doing a discussion and coming up with our top 10 movies of 2020.
Okay.
And we will also be doing
short list for me.
I'm sure our top 10 movies of the last decade, 2011, 2020. It's gonna be interesting. We're bringing Coop back to do it.
What?
The hits don't stop, man. And yes, they did release 10 movies. They may not have gone to theaters, but again, there will be some rules and regulations we'll have to explain when we start doing this. Listen, realistically, yeah, I mean, I guess again, I might as well tell y'all because we're here. We're talking anyway. So what's gonna happen? The for the top 10 movies of 2020, we're gonna get together and finalize everything down to the top 10, and then basically we'll do the discussion live on the show. That's gonna happen December 30th. At least that's what the plan is right now. The decade list. You're good. Come here. Decade list is gonna be a little tricky. Come Come sit down.
Me and Kayla and Alicia just got.
I'm still talking. Sit down. I didn't say come talk. I said come sit down. Well, but I'm in the middle of something. No. I am. So, and then the decades is going to be, so the list of the decades is going to be broken into 4 individual episodes. Because we're basically going to film us having the discussion about all of those leading into the last few. So y'all keep your eyes open for that. The reality of it is, you're being spoken to. Hey kiddo, how are you? Say Robert Deans. Just say hi. There it is. I have plans up through like April. So, things are brewing. We're going to keep it moving. Again, I appreciate y'all. I hope everybody has a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Please stay safe. Rest in peace to our good friend Don, who unfortunately just passed away of COVID a couple days ago. Kayshawn, please get healthy. I hope you and your family stay healthy. We love you. We love all of you. So you guys, wear your mask. Don't go out if you don't have to. Stay as safe as you possibly can. We want to keep seeing you guys here every week. For sure. So happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I think with that, we're out. We good?
We're
good.
Oodles and loose. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.